Michigan. Lane number 5, upper main line. Lane number 6, triangle, Raleigh, North Carolina. Lane number 7, Spokane, Washington. Lane 8, Wyckoff, New Jersey. Lane 8, Emmy Lyons, Cincinnati, Ohio. And lane number 10, Ridgewood, New Jersey.
Lane 5, upper main line, Pennsylvania. Lane number 6, triangle area, Yoda. Lane 7, Spokane, Washington. Lane 8, Wyckoff.
Keenan out early, 25.67 out of lane number 1. Long way to go here in the 800 freestyle relay consolation final for the women. Streaming live from Greensboro, North Carolina, the brand new Greensboro Aquatic Center, Tournament Town, USA. So Cheshire out in 53.92 out of lane number 2, followed closely by New Canaan in lane number 1. And then Spokane, Washington up there in lane number 7. They're in the 3rd position halfway through the first leg. Coming up on the 150 mark in the first leg of the women's 800 freestyle. There's still Cheshire now, and then Spokane, Washington out of lane 7. So Cheshire, Connecticut, lane number 2, your leader, followed closely by Spokane, Washington, and then Greater Flint in lane number 4 is in the 3rd position. Here comes Greater Flint. And it looks like it'll be a Greater Flint 151.56 on that first leg of the 800 free relay, followed by Cheshire, Connecticut, and then Spokane, Washington. Pretty even field right now. Here comes lane number 1. Looks like New Canaan's getting into it. We'll see where they are. And there's a good shot of New Canaan off the turn. Still following Spokane, Washington by 4/100ths of a second, New Canaan, and then Cheshire in 3rd. Spokane's up there in lane number 7. I believe that might be looks like an orange or red cap on my screen here. And right now, New Canaan halfway through the 2nd leg. Yep, that's New Canaan 245.82, followed by Spokane, and then Cheshire in lane number 2. Big swim right here for the New Canaan swimmer out of lane number 1. New Canaan, your leader, coming up on the halfway mark. The women's 800 free relay consolation final. So it's New Canaan still being followed by Spokane. New Canaan's pulling away here on the 2nd leg. We'll look at that split a little bit later. 3rd swimmer in for New Canaan out of lane number 1. They're at 343.53. Great 2nd leg. Now triangle area out of lane number 6 has moved into 2nd, just ahead of Spokane by 1/10 of a second. Still New Canaan, pretty big lead out of lane number 1. Got about 4 seconds over the field right now. Long way to go. Triangle in 2nd out of lane number 6, and upper main line, Jim Ryan's old Y now moves into 3rd. Here comes Y the triangle. Raleigh, North Carolina trying to pick up the pace a bit on New Canaan out of lane number 1. New Canaan split a 29.11 on that 50 triangle area, 28.35. Upper mainline swimmer 28.68. Greater Flint 28-60. So those are your top 4 teams. We'll keep our eye on Raleigh, North Carolina, where they are in the second position. Yoda out of lane 6, but your top team right now, New Canaan, Connecticut, they come in seated 19th. We're looking to move all the way up into the championship position for the consolation final. And here comes Raleigh. We're going to have the final leg in the water, and it'll be New Canaan 0.2 of a second over Raleigh triangle area, followed by Upper Mainline. I think that's Casey Moss in the water. Breaststroke specialist. She swam the 200 back earlier tonight. In the water in lane number 1, and then up there in lane number 6 triangle. Oh, it's still New Canaan. Casey Moss opens up a 0.5 of a second lead over triangle, then up the main line, but still a long way to go. There's a good shot of Casey Moss swimming right by. Right by is New Canaan, Yoda, and then upper main line, less than 100 to go. We're coming up on the 75-yard mark. Casey Moss swimming for New Canaan, Connecticut, swimming out of lane number 1, opening up a bit of a lead. But here comes Y the triangle. 50 to go. Casey Moss will see if she'll be able to hold on out of lane number 1 over Y the triangle. New Canaan coming in 19th, looking to move all the way to the 11th position. Looks like they will. New Canaan, here comes Casey Moss. Great 200 free here on the last leg. So winner of the B final, consolation, will be New Canaan, 731.90 over Yoda, triangle area, 733.09, and then Greater Flint at 733.90. There's your consolation final results. Women's 800 free. Out of lane number 1, New Canaan takes the console final.